Okay, so I'm going to shoot you a video here, and for most people this is a repeat, but this is actually really cool. So just so you and others get a really good perspective of how large this tree or other trees were, okay? So I got to climb up this hill, so you're going to have to excuse the breathing until I get up there and get some breath. But I want to show you, I always talk about them little pieces. These are massive. Look at the full-size Douglas fir next to one of them. Okay, that's probably about 50 foot tall, that tree, at least. Okay, so you come over here, and I'm showing you this, but I'm gonna go all the way up there and show you. But this is how the trees broke down, okay? Just like this. And you see this gap right here, okay? That gap is equivalent to that gap, okay? And then you come over here, you get a piece, say like this, right here. This is a smaller one. Look how small this is compared to what it came from. So this piece right here, okay, that piece right here would be equivalent, say, to that piece. So right here like this. It's not going to focus on both of them. But that right there would be equivalent, well, you understand. That would be equivalent to that. But that came from something much larger. And that large piece up here came from something much larger. Okay, so you're gonna have to excuse my breathing. It's a pretty steep incline. So this is all cedar that is discolored, okay? That's petrified. You just have to bear with me while I get up here. Even my dog's breathing hard. Hi, Grace. Oh, beautiful. It's got a sheen on it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. Guess who's here with me? Who's that? I'm not going to tell you. You just have to put it in the comments if you know. He's blown away. So, we're just going to go up here a little bit, okay? All of this is discolored. This would be one of the gaps that I just showed you at the beginning of the video. But it's so much larger. Whew. And so much of it is gone. This is discolored, but it doesn't have the lichen, the moss on it. Okay? Gotta catch my breath. You come right here. I just walked all the way from down here. You see, that's the petrified sap, which is the quartz. And I know I've said it before, and I really don't care at this point whether people believe me. But the gold was in the trees, the silicon, original creation trees. This is what they look for when they mine. They got a big thing up here called the Black Hills Gold. They make a lot of jewelry out of it. Pretty incredible. All that cedar, it's always got the turns, even the smaller and the bigger pieces, the twists and turns. We'll go right up here, make this video a little bit longer. I haven't been up here, so you're seeing it for the first time. When you see stuff like this in your hills, you'll know what it is. There's just sap, and then you'll see part of the tree attached to it, the wood. Right there. That's all wood, and you see it's got the goldy sheen. Some stuff's recognizable and some stuff's not. But I've shown you in a lot of my videos areas that are so well preserved. Whew, man. Just pieces and parts. It's pretty incredible. And you see there's another gap in between this piece and this piece, and it goes on and on and on. Just massive, massive branches. And the characteristics of cedars, I'll find a piece laying on the ground. They always have these deep grooves in the cedar. I'll find a piece and show you hopefully while this is running. See, this is all discolored. Some more of the sap. But this is quartz. You see the wood right here. There's a cliff right there. And you all know that the natural break is always the flat edge. If you look at these pieces, these were broken off. Look at this growing right here. I'm gonna walk down and around, so look at this. It's pretty incredible. There's one of them gaps. This is a small one. Remember these grooves like I told you. So when I find a piece of cedar, you'll know these deep grooves right here. Hey, Grace. That one's all burnt up. You see the quartz laying around everywhere. Let's walk right over here to this one. I have not been over there either. The sun's not out, but the sheen that's on these is incredible. Looks like a little critter's living in there, so I'll put that back. We'll walk up to there and then down to that one, and I'll end it. A lot of people know who that guy was I just showed, but he's just absolutely blown away. Just like the other people I've brought up here. You can never understand the full magnitude of it unless you're here to see it. There's a lot of places you can go, but if you go down Medicine Mountain Road off of 385, that is the same road Crazy Horse is on in the Black Hills. You can find a lot of this stuff very prominent, but it's really everywhere. It's worldwide. Come on, girl. Phew. The sheen that comes off of this cedar is incredible. And then you'll find places that are not really recognizable, but you know what it is. All of this is quartz. It's sap. Phew. See over there? That's a much larger gap. This here running down is a large branch. And they're crisscrossed. Some are above ground, some are underground. It's enormous. So, hold on a moment. Well, I'm kind of shocked there's not much cedar right here. There's generally dead cedar everywhere. But I showed you, here's the grooves. These are deep for the size, but that's what you'll see on the cedar, the deep grooves, like here. It's just part of the characteristics of the cedar and the twists and the turns. Here, look at this. This is such a beautiful piece. And it's stone, it's petrified wood, but it's not the stereotype that the world has indoctrinated people to. And it's funny because you know how they leave little flyers like at hotels that are tourist area for the attractions in their area? They got a flyer that says visit the petrified forest, and they got a little tiny area that they've set up and designated, but they don't understand the whole world is a petrified forest. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that, and I just wanted to show you this, especially at the beginning of the video. So thanks for watching.